What is going on, everybody? Cephalon here, bringing some Madden 16 Ultimate Team content, and today we have new additions to our squad. We are going to be having a very fun time now because we're going to be playing with Marcus Mariota and Eric Dickerson. We picked both those guys up. Now, I did have Mariota before, but I don't normally run a lot with my quarterback. I don't do a lot of play actions and options and things like that. But I decided, let's go ahead and mix it up because I found a new playbook that I like. Old plays in it as well, which is the Panthers playbook. So the Panthers has a bunch of mesh. It's got the shot plays that I love to run. It doesn't have the trap that I like, but it has a lot of outside runs that are pretty close to it. So Eric Dickerson, I got him last night for about $400K. His price seems to be going down, and he definitely has a lot of good speed with that Excel and the trucking. I mean, I'm pretty excited to use him, and I still kept Chris Johnson. He'll spell him, and so will David Johnson in particular formations and stuff. So on the defensive side of the ball, we do have the Charles Woodson. We picked him up the last Legends bundle. We got that 300,000 collectible in one of our pools. So we made him for, 60K, something like that. So it didn't cost us a lot to make him. So I'm really excited to see if he comes up. We had to move Barber down to our third cornerback, and we actually put Ronnie Lott back here at the strong safety. Him and Dale Buchanan will just go ahead and share some time there. There are a couple coverages I like to call where both of them will be on the field at the same time. So that's a lot of hit power in our backfield, or our secondary. So let's go ahead and jump into some gameplay, guys, and hopefully we can showcase some of these new players. All right, so we got Cardinals versus the Cardinals here, and we're going to go ahead and start off with some Eric Dickerson. Just a nice little trap right up the middle. It looks like he's got that kind of bottled up here. This was probably not the best game to try to showcase the new players. This particular opponent liked to run NANO blitzes pretty much the whole entire game, which made me have to block the running back and slide the line, and even then a lot of times he still got in. On this particular one he went to contain, so I was able to drop back and get a nice little pass over here to Michael Irvin for the first down. But I have a weird opinion, or not really a weird opinion, but I don't like these players who do the nanos and exploits and stuff. I think it's cheesy, and I think if you can't win without using these types of exploits, you shouldn't be playing this game. I know a lot of YouTubers use them, a lot of the big namer guys, but that's, to me, it's just garbage. I mean, I can understand if people are doing it to you and you have no choice but do it to them just to try to stay competitive in the game. But this particular guy, as I was going through the game and playing it, I realized he didn't really have that good of an offense, and maybe that's why he had to do that. And and he still moved the ball a couple times on me. It's not saying he didn't, but as we throw the ball real deep here, Mariota just overthrows him. I had three guys on him, but I had the step and I could have got that. I think Stafford probably would have made that play as he gets in with that nano again. So it's the Sam Mike 3 nano, I guess. I don't know that particular setup, but I showed right there. That's the plan. He pretty much uses that the whole entire game. So we are forced to punt on that particular one. So as you can see, he tries to do a little toss out to the left, and we have that bottled up. So we don't send blitzes. We like to stay in the coverage and hope that our opponent makes mistakes. And normally if they're going to be using or playing a lot of the cheese, like those wide receiver outs, I guess it's not cheese because that's not really necessarily a exploit. It's just it does beat man coverage, and they'll run a lot of hurry up and then try to get those outs as soon as they do that break. And for some reason, even if you shade outside, they usually still get open. But I do like right there. If you look at that, we almost had the sack, and his halfback bails him out, and he gets a really good gain right there. I think he was just throwing a panic pass. I don't think he had the skill to actually know that guy was going to be open on that play. We had some guys going over there. They were just kind of late in that getting to the ball. So he has a nice little inside zone run right there for 6 yards. And at this point, I'm just trying to get into a defense to cover. I know he's going to be probably trying to throw another out to the sideline. I could have probably ran my user over there to try to get it, but it is what it is. At that point, if the guy's any good, he's just gonna go underneath or somewhere else. So he keeps doing that. The hurry up offense, and I didn't want to waste any timeouts because I need to save him just in case I have trouble countering the constant rushes that he comes in with. So and at this point I was trying to find some different types of coverage. So I went into a cover 3, and that's why I showed that there to kind of see if maybe I can stop him in some of these underneath routes that he was doing. But as you can see right there, he was still able to get that outside pass for the touchdown on there. So it is what it is. The first drives normally on games, I like to kind of sit back and I'll call my normal plays, but I'm gonna get scored on, so as I try to figure out what they're doing, and so I tried. Right now, I saw that he didn't do that blitz, so I went ahead and hurried up offense right here, so I can go ahead and do that same play. I knew I was going to get a first down, and I was going to be left pretty wide open, and Michael Irvin comes up with another good catch for a first down. So as we drop back here, he didn't call it again, so we figured, hey, let's just keep doing the drag, let's keep the momentum going, and then he goes right back to it again early in this drive. Caused me probably to stall out a little bit here. So had a really good run with Eric Dickerson right there, following his blocker, again the first down. And that's kind of what I wanted to see here. So I started back, and I figured, let's start going left again, and he gets a block shed right there, which I could have had some big yards right there. I put in Chris Johnson at the fullback to see if I can get him, and play rec on there on his defense was pretty good to stop that screen. So that kind of sucks. But now we're left in a pretty good hole right now, 3rd and 17, and I blocked the running back. I shifted left, and he still got in with that NANO. So we were forced to punt yet again. So leaving with about 58 seconds left in the second half. So he tries to throw it deep right there, and if you look at Sean Taylor, he was just standing right where the ball's going to be, jumped up, should have had that pick, but we didn't get any break there. And he tries another bullshit run, and we go ahead and stop him for a pretty good a loss right there. So. And he's going to stall out on this. Well, I don't show after this. We get a good sack. I did definitely show the Lawrence Taylor breaking that, and that was still in quarters. So for the most part, I was whooping his ass with quarters. He wasn't moving the ball for the most part in this game. Basic quarters, just showing blitz and sticking it to him. So we go ahead and he made a big play toward the end. And we weren't able to do much, but like I said, I got the ball back here, and he, more NANO, another NANO right to us again, so that kind of sucks. So start of the third quarter here, he's got the ball again, 7-0, and I'm really frustrated at this point. Like we get a good sack right there, as everyone was covered when he did try to go deep, so he kind of goes back to his same old dip and dunk and runs, but we have a really good 2nd and 19. So we're hoping here to get a good stop here and then force him to punt with so we can have some short field position. And we got bailed out right there. He was kind of open. 2 guys were there, but he probably should have made that pass, but he was a little bit off. So and he goes ahead and rolls out and throws it deep again, and we have Barber coming in and just drops another pick that we should have had. So and then right there, we get a good run by Eric Dickerson to the right, and that was right up against his blitz. So I'm starting to kind of figure out what I need to do, and again that blitz comes in screaming. That was fast. Like I didn't get hit, but it definitely messed up the throw. So it's another sack right there. So I don't know why these people continue to do this. Why these guys use these stupid plays. Of course you're going to win on them. That's why they're doing them. But it makes the game not fun. Unless you're able to pick it up, and some people don't even know how to pick up these plays, and they just get whooped and discouraged. But right there, and he went to the well too many times, and we go ahead and make a very nice move right there, breaking tackles and getting into the end zone. So fuck your NANO, I'll fucking beat you on defense. So we got 7-7 here. He does another one of those stupid toss plays, and we get him, back for another good loss here, 3 yards. And I'm feeling pretty good at this point, knowing that I can stop him on defense. I gotta just stay to my game plan. And there's a couple times over here where I decided to right there, that was just a good play. I had the coverage there, but he starts going in a hurry up. But if I stick to my defense, I know that I'm going to sooner or later get a pick or whatnot. He probably should have just kept trying to run the ball more up the gut instead of trying to go off to the outside. We make a really nice little swat down right there, and if I would have got to that sooner, with switching the player, I probably could have got the animation, maybe got that pick on there. But I didn't switch to the guy soon enough. And a lot of times, you know, especially during quarters too, like I will switch to a lineman sometimes just because I want to let when I'm blitzing with the or showing blitz, I want to let those guys run back to the right position instead of taking a bad angle and then having them get an easy pass while it's going back. So a lot of I like to use the cover two. There's a good cover two, and he gets a really nice run right there. But you know, you're not going to stop them all. But yeah, that's so I like to. I run this cover two defense where I'm able to have like a free. It ends up having three. Look at it again, all cocky right there with a little jump. But it ends up in a free guy that I can control, and that's the guy I'm in practice on user. I need to get better on user skills here. But the defense for me right here works. You know, I'll pick a linebacker and do some coverages right there, and he does another wide receiver outs to get him back into close to the first down, 3rd and 4. You know, so we just got to kind of make a play here, or at least try to hold him to a field goal, because that's pretty much all I've got. You know, it's going to the 4th quarter in 3 minutes. If he scores a touchdown, obviously I can probably, you know, do what I can to try to get a touchdown. But the way, you know, the defense or the way his blitz has been coming in, I haven't had a lot of time. And Lawrence Taylor makes a huge play right there. I wish I would have got the sack, but we ended up stopping him. He ended up getting the 3 points, and you know, we're basically, you know, now it's time for us to try to get a touchdown here, try to make a play. So I'm definitely moving some guys around. Right then, I brought a guy from the left side to try to get a little extra blocking here on his nanos, and we got a really good play right there. So right now, busting into the line, and look at Eric Dickerson go. Welcome to the team, Eric Dickerson. He takes off for a nice touchdown, and at this point, man, I mean, I'm talking shit to this guy on the line because I was so pissed off about, you know, his weak ass play. But so we got a good play right now. It's 14-10. You know, and you know he's gonna, you know, he makes a good run right there. But I know at this point he's starting to panic, so he's gonna have to start throwing a little bit deeper instead of his little dip and dunk, little bullshit fucking hurry up offense. So you know, I go back in, I show blitz, and you know he's continuing to run there. He got a good pancake right there. But luckily, Night Train gets him. With a good tackle right there. And again, Night Train again, another tackle. So Night Train's on fire right now. And, you know, he seems to love going left. He doesn't go right a lot. He did a couple times, but he definitely favors that left side when he runs, and I've been getting a lot of blocks. So right there, he gets right. He tries to go with Walter Payton, and, you know, we bottle him up again. So we're going to get big play right here for 3rd and 7. And so he's dropping back for a pass, and he throws right into Night Train Lane's hands, and we take it back for our second pick 6. Say goodnight to this guy. Done. He's going to quit out like a little bitch. And I mean, honestly, I wish I could have showed you how to stop his nanos. But you know, we'll win with defense. We'll do what we have to do. And I'm not gonna lose to these type of garbage players anymore. So we're just gonna keep on plugging in, man. And I'll show you some better plays later on. With the new squad. But thank you guys for watching this, and you know, hopefully you guys don't have to deal with the stuff I have been. I'll see you guys soon. I'll post some more videos later.